All right, guys, we're back on the Roblox channel for another video. In today's video, it is going to be a little bit different. I don't know what gameplay you guys are seeing in the background. It's probably going to be an older gameplay that I might not have used or might have already used, but I want to take this time to go ahead and talk to you guys, make just a quick 8-minute video, maybe 10 minutes. You guys know we still need that bread, but it's still a very important topic that I want to talk to you guys about regarding this game's ping issues that it has, people disconnecting and stuff like that. I think overall this is going to be something that needs to be discussed by the devs in terms of the longevity for the game. I know the devs watch these videos and they do take criticism and feedback from the community and from its content creators. So if any of these points that I'm about to mention has affected you or are still affecting you, be sure to put it in the comments so that way they can read it and try to come up with some kind of conclusion or fix for everything that's been happening. Without further ado, we're gonna hop right into this. Right off the bat, I'm gonna talk to you guys about an issue that a lot of people have on this game, and an issue that's been mentioned multiple times in my DMs, in my comment sections on YouTube, in just regular lobbies, and even in my Discord and the regular Discord, and that is going to be the issue with ping. Now, you guys know ping makes a lot of difference between a really skilled player and a non-skilled player, or a really skilled player with other really skilled player with bad ping. So good ping versus bad ping. A lot of the times the good ping will always have the advantage because you can do more stuff, you could save the ball more often, because on bad ping that ball literally just teleports. And I've been experiencing this myself recently. You guys have heard me complain multiple times in a lot of videos about the ping. You guys maybe cannot see it in the videos, but I have been complaining about it, and the ping has been an issue even with myself. Last night I was playing randomly with Passion and a few of his friends trying to get to pro rank, and for 90% of the matches that I was playing in 4v4, the ping was absolutely ridiculous. Like, it said I was on 20, yet I was teleporting across the map. The ball was disappearing through the map, it was going through the floor and all stuff like that, right? And a lot of that was definitely because of the ping. It's not even because of the game mechanics or anything like that. That was just straight up ping. Even though my ping says I'm at really low ping, it just does not feel like that. And I feel like this is something that needs to be addressed. I don't know if it's whether, even though I'm in the NA region, it's putting me somewhere else and it's not calculating properly. It's telling me that I'm in the NA region, but maybe I'm like in the EU at like 100+ ping. And I feel like there's some times where I'll spike up to 100+ ping and it'll instantly go back down to 20, but it doesn't feel like it goes down to 20. That's the type of stuff that I am talking about when it comes to me and the ping issue. Now, a lot of other players just naturally have ping issues, and I know that there's not really much they can do when it comes to other people's internet. Like, if you have bad internet, I'm sorry, you're going to have really bad ping. However, if you have good internet and you're still experiencing lag, I feel like this is something that should be addressed on their part. Maybe they come out with a statement on how they actually do calculate or how the game calculates the ping and where it wants to put you. A lot of the times, it's like I said, it says you're in NA, or like you're getting thrown into Asia or EU still, even though they did say they fixed that, the region issue that a lot of people were having, but it's still not enough. I need you guys to at least come out with something, some numbers, or talk to me in the DMs to let me know like what is happening with the connection issues, because this is not just me. Even some of your biggest content creators, for example, Kat messaged me not too long, literally this morning, telling me that one of his friend recently just got hit offline for just playing the game. And you know, I am one to defend this game a lot, but before it does get out of control, I do think this is something that you guys should look into. A lot of the people that are exploiting in this game, a lot of people that are hacking in this game still roam free, and I play this game a lot over a long time. Like, if you're grinding for hours and hours, you'll probably run into a few hackers. There's not many that you'll run into, but they do exist. And I feel like before it gets out of hand, you guys should definitely go ahead and try to look into the issue of people disconnecting randomly, people hitting people offline, people's pings rising just randomly throughout the match. And like I said, these are all things that have been mentioned to me in my DMs. Cat being one of them, right? A very well-known YouTuber that you guys do watch his videos. If you watch mine, you 100% watch Cat's videos. He literally messaged me telling me that, yo, ping is an issue in this game. People are getting disconnected and stuff like that. He's also getting DMs about ping. So it's one of those situations where even now your creators are coming out to talk about it. I think you guys should definitely go ahead and look into it. And I've known that ping was an issue for a long time, and that connection was an issue for a long time, because last season, I don't know if you devs were aware of this, but people were region hopping. So they'd go to like South America, so that way they would have really good ping, and the other players would almost 90% of the time always have bad ping. So they'll go, for some reason it worked where they'll switch to South America region, and it would force someone from a completely different region to join that region, and they would have hundreds of ping, like 500 into the thousands, right? So that was just a free win for a lot of the people on the leaderboards, and that's how people maintain their spots on the leaderboard. And I think that is something that needs to be looked in. I'm not sure if that's something that still exists, but there's always loopholes around stuff, right? And what I'm trying to say is I need you guys to look into this before things get out of hand. I'm saying that this is a big problem that is incoming, or it is a big problem right now, which is the ping, that should be addressed, and that you guys should definitely take a look at to make the community feel safer in playing your game. Now, I'm not one to bring up controversy, I'm not one to bring up drama that's happened in the past. However, there's another content creator, his name was Bushido, who made a video on someone frying his router. The devs have come out and said that there's not really a way that someone could fry your router. However, while they can't do that, they can definitely hit your router offline, and that does leave issues with your router. It doesn't just go away. Once someone does enter that, they actually have access to all of your information through that router. So while they can't necessarily fry your router, to say, they could definitely still do something. I don't know what it is, I'm not an expert, but I've been hit off multiple times to a point where I literally had to switch my internet provider and my router. So now I have like 17 different routers, so if I get hit off on one, I'm just switching to the next, you know what I mean? But that's the point it's gone to. That's where I don't want this game to head. I feel like this is something you guys should definitely look into. Like I said, this is going to be a quick video about just addressing all of this stuff, and I think it's something that's very important that you guys should all like literally just take time, take like one day, maybe like a week, just fixing connection issues. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys agreed with me, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I will be reading every comment. Like I said, the devs also watch these videos, so they'll also probably be reading the comments. So let me know your guys' issues that you have with the games. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.